I thought that was a bit of a nice montage to start off the video with. I have to say, if I do say so myself, I really am enjoying how the car looks. This year's look, really do love it. We're going to Tullyroan this weekend. It's a really big weekend. Tullyroan on Saturday night. It's going to be night drifting. As you've seen from the couple of clips, I had the lights in. This event is not for the faint-hearted, but it is an unbelievable event. It really does get the heart going. So I'm loading up now, and then myself and Abby will be hitting the road early in the morning, heading for Tullyroan. Kevin Quinn is running it. There's a big prize. He hasn't just revealed it just yet, but there's a big prize for first place. What are we going to do? We're going to try our very best to get there. The weather is looking pretty wet, so we're going to have to be careful. Tyres wise, we're thinking of maybe trying out some semi-slicks this weekend, especially in the wet. After all the spins we had in Mondello and stuff like that on the road tyre, Nicky Davey is going to give me a couple of semi-slicks, and we're going to try them out in the back of M3. If it's wet, M3 will be well able to spin them in the wet, so, but still having good grip. So I'm going to try it out. Tomorrow's practice, we have all day to practice, so I'm going to try the road tyres, try the semi-slicks, play between it, and I'd be hoping, sort of myself and Nicky were sort of talking about it, maybe qualify on the road tyres and then go into the battles, go on the semi-slicks, something like that. But we need to see how the M3 works. Look at how luminous it looks. How the M3 works on the semi-slicks first in Friday practice. So we've got all day Friday to practice. We're going to take our time, and then Saturday's game day. So right, it's getting dark here. I need to get loaded up, get tools in the Jeep. Let's clip to hitting the road tomorrow. Welcome to a very wet Tullyroan. We have just arrived. We just got the car off the trailer just as we pulled into the car park, which sets not to be a great start to the weekend. Just as we pulled into the car park, the wheel fell off the trailer. So we have another bearing fail in the trailer, but luckily Andy Hatton, he's from Belfast and he knows an in-suspension trailer company up there. So we're going to try and get through to them and try and get some new bearings for the trailer to try and get it home. We've just unloaded here. We're waiting for Nicky to come. It's absolutely torrential rain, but Kevin Quinn promises it's going to be dry tomorrow. So yeah, wait till Nicky comes, wait till we get set up, and yeah, we need to be very careful out there on track today. Completely soaked track, concrete walls. Yeah, need to be very careful. So firstly, I need to try and find some bearings to fix my trailer. On track, Nicky and the boys have arrived. This place is absolutely huge. Everybody that comes out here today basically says the same, like they didn't realise how big it was. I mean, except for Nicky, are both rubbing our feet here on the tarmac. And yeah, it is going to be slippy. So Nicky is kindly offering me some part-worn
tyres, yeah.
Part-worn tyres, semi-slicks. So we may get on them. I'm gonna go out on the road tyre first and just be very careful. I know you're telling me not to, but I'm just going to try it.
Look, no harm.
No harm.
You have all day to do it.
We have, and we're taking our time. If you remember from the video last year, we took our time.
Yeah, exactly.
A couple of laps, bit of crack, and then we have from 12:30 until like 4:30 tomorrow for practice. So we have loads, and the weather is telling us it's going to rain, then it's not going to rain, and so we don't really know it yet.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is a huge spot, and
such a place.
First time driving the new S15, Nicky.
Yeah.
Wreck it.
Oh, Jesus.
Right, so we're going to continue on here, just do a quick walk of the track, see how it feels, and then it should be time for briefing and get into the hot seat. Right, we're suited up here now. Myself and Nicky, we're in practice together, just warming the car up. Reports back from Dylan Garvey was out there. Never drove in an oval before and absolutely nailed it, so shout out to the Garvey, savage job. But he is saying that it is slippy out there, so we just need to be careful. A couple of careful runs here. I was on the phone to Kelvin Tyres. Kelvin Tyres, very, very good sponsor of mine. So Kelvin Tyres is coming in with some rain tyres for me. So just a tyre maybe a little bit more cut out for rain and a softer compound. So big shout out to Kelvin Tyres, sorting me at the very last minute because of the wet conditions. So they're getting sorted, and yeah, let's warm up here, take it nice and easy. I don't want to do any damage. I'm going to leave the front bumper or the back bumper on. Leave the back bumper on, and we'll just be nice and tentative, see how it goes, see how the car feels on Tullyroan. So we're just back in from the first run, and yeah, it wasn't so great. DB did a tyre, had no grip in the front. I had reduced the pressures on the front tyres, and yeah, what I found out is reducing pressures on 808 hours, it just completely pulled the tyre off the rim. So I had to finish my run early, but I pumped the tyres, put lots more pressure in them, and I pumped the tyres on the back another bit as well, because it's in and out of grip. Like, it's, you know, you're full lock one stage and then you're gripping up. So there's one more thing. If the steering doesn't feel right in this next run, I do have the 8k springs. I'm going to put the 8k springs into the front of it. I think the 12ks are just way too hard for this track, but let's see how we get on. We'll go out there, try it again, and yeah, Abby says I had a couple of close wall runs, so but overall feeling okay. Get the steering sorted now, we should be pretty okay. Get back into the gist of it again. So yeah, you would have seen the practice run that Abby took. I'm going to have a look at it now because I haven't seen it, but just have a look at it again and see what I was doing wrong, where it was going wrong and stuff. But hopefully we can get the steering a little bit better. Another run in the bag. Car's feeling a lot better now, steering wise and everything, but it's starting to grip up now, and I've actually forgot how fast this track is. getting in lovely in some of the clips, the other clips not getting into them, so but I'm just taking my time. We have all this evening, I think it's going on 8 o'clock tonight, and then we will be tomorrow. We have another couple of hours practice as well, so I'm not going too mad. But the car is working a lot better now. A little bit more pressure in the rear and more pressure in the front. The 88 hours, the Yokohama 88 hours, they work way better with higher pressure. So they're working very good. Yeah, so I'm going to go out, do another run. Not getting overly excited. Abby's on the camera. We're not really on the radios yet. We'll just get the feeling right, and then we'll get Abby on the radio then and try and get me dialed in then. I had nothing to do with that. That's my tyre, is it? Oh God. That was a good run, hey. Well done. Fuck's sake. Well, it's just all happening again, isn't it? Actually wore the perfect. Look. Hey, SD Aero. This bumper got ran off the wall. It stayed intact and it just rubbed a little bit through. So big SD Aeros, fiberglass, lads. If you need fiberglass, I highly recommend it. And the bumper is, maybe we'll give it a little bit of a cable tie, will we? Sorry SD Aero, but we may need a new bumper. But yeah, that run with Tomas Kiley, I'm still shaking after it. Yeah, my chase run, I have to admit, I was nervous going out against Tomas Kiley. We know Tomas Kiley is an exceptional driver, very hard driver, so a little bit nervous, and then because I was holding back, the smoke and everything, it just caught me off. Swap around to the lead run, I knew he was behind me, I had to put in a good line, so that's where we kind of hit the wall. But yeah, coming on the outer zone, on the last outer zone, 5, and coming to 6, there's water flowing across the track, so as I was coming along the wall on 5, I seen the water coming and I sort of backed out a little bit, and the car like snapped angle, and yeah, completely backed out, the car snapped angle, and Tomas probably thought I was going to be fully committed, so we had a little bit of contact, but I don't think there's any damage on my car. But unfortunately, as you've seen, Tomas's door is pretty messed up, but he's happy, he's sound, and yeah, I'm going to beat this out a little bit, put a couple of cable ties in the bumper, but yeah, have to say SD Aero stuff unbelievable. And yeah, the second runs, you would have seen them now, I would have clipped them in before this, but yeah, very happy with that leader on against Tomas Kiley. I'm just going to go out for one more lap now. It's very dark here at Tullyroan, but the track is dried up unbelievable. Went out there with Clark Catton, left Clark is a little bit nervous, so I told him I'd lead and just chase me, and I done the best I could. There was water flowing across the track in two different places, and it's lethal. You initiate in your full grip, then you hit the water across the track, and the car just snaps to angle. So that is a little bit cagey. I'm hoping that it's dried up now for this one. As I always say, thereabouts on the clips. Not a 100-point run, but just keep chipping away at it. But at Tullyroan, I have to say, under these lights and everything, what an event. It is the most adrenaline I've ever got driving, drifting. This track is just insane. Anyway, gonna go back out, gonna do one more run. I think I'm going out with Ben Gilbreth. So we'll do one more run with Ben. Ben is a very good driver as well, so we should be able to push really hard with Ben. But yeah, the marshal is calling. It's time for me to move. And we're back after the last run with Ben Gilbreth. Lead run, I myself didn't think it was very great. Abby says it was good, but the water flowing across the track, as I says, it just snaps the car to angle. When you need that grip to pull you out to the clip, the water snaps the car on angle, and it's not enough momentum to carry out to the clip. So flip around to the chase. I had an unbelievable chase with Ben Gilbreth on his door the whole around. Very, very good lead line, I have to say, by Ben. But again, the water coming down the track, coming on the wall run between, let's say, call it 5 and 6. There's water flowing between 5 and 6. So you're on the wall, and me in the chase position, I seen Ben's car, like it snapped on him. And Ben saved it, but like in the back of your mind, you're thinking, if this goes wrong, there's going to be a massive smash. I could end up driving somebody into the wall there. But look, I'm happy enough now. I suppose the line that I'm on, it's safe qualifying run, so I'm quite happy with that, and it's staying dry. I really do hope it stays dry for tomorrow. If it starts to rain tomorrow, it's going to be messy, but the car is in one piece. Less the taillight, but it's fine. But yeah, I'm going to end this video now. That is practice at Tullyroan. So on the next episode, we'll switch to the Saturday practice qualifying, and as I said before, try and push it all the way. But big names here, and they're fast. But look, let's get the practice done tomorrow, get qualifying in the bag, and we'll go from there. So look, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure to like, comment and subscribe. And on the next one, we go into battle here at Tullyroan.